TGIF, you have made it to Friday, folks. Congratulations. Thanks for joining us here for Wake Up Charlotte to Go. I'm Ben Thompson. Larry Sprinkle stand by with a look at your Friday and weekend forecast. And I think it's going to be, how shall we say, it'll be seasonal for what we are in now.
You can say, yes, it's winter, so we can expect some pretty cold weather. That's the way it's going to be, at least for the morning hours. Clear skies out there, no issues, no precipitation now. Check out your hour-by-hour forecast. 10 a.m. we're at 33 degrees, 38 degrees, and that's lunchtime. If you're out for lunch today, it's going to be chilly out there, but at least it'll be clear skies. 47 degrees at 4 o'clock. By 11 o'clock tonight, we're at 31 degrees. Check out those high temperatures in the mountains today, only about 34 at Boone, and the foothills 44 at Lenore. For the Charlotte metro area, the Piedmont, the upstate, mid to upper 40s, sunny and cold here. And pretty much a duplicate of that east of here, Monroe, Albemarle, Rockingham, Chesterfield, in that area. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. Check your 7-day forecast. Best day for the weekend, rain-free, is tomorrow, although clouds will thicken up throughout the day. Tomorrow's high mid to upper 40s. Sunday turns out to be a day with lots of rain locally. North of here, I-40 corridor of the mountains, they're going to get a wintry mix up there. And then Monday, very chilly temperatures. Same for Groundhog's Day, but by the middle of next week, we're back into the mid to upper 50s. And that's your first one forecast, man.
All right, Larry, thanks. This morning, health officials nationwide focused on South Carolina, the state confirming the first 2 cases in the country of that new, much more contagious strain of the coronavirus from South Africa. Health officials say the cases are unrelated, and those folks had no known travel history, which makes this even more concerning because it means the variant is already spreading in the community. Rachel Lundberg joins us now. And Rachel, health officials say the strain could be up to 50% more contagious.
I know, it's really alarming and scary. This story out of South Carolina is now a national story, and a lot of people are talking about it on social media. So we sat down with Dr. Tony Moody from Duke's Vaccine Institute, and here's what he said. Like Ben just mentioned, that this variant spreads 50 to 60% faster than the normal strain, and that the key is getting more people vaccinated in order to slow that spread. South Carolina Department of Health and Environmental Control saying that they found the new variant in the southern and southeastern part of the state. Governor Henry McMaster has said on his social media that this isn't a reason to panic, but something to be aware of. And North Carolina's governor also weighing in. Governor Cooper saying that we need to be acting like the variants are here in North Carolina as I speak this morning. Mecklenburg County Health Director Gibby Harris saying much of the same as he did because the tests don't screen for different variants. Now, as far as vaccines go, testing has started on this South African-based strain. Moderna is saying that their vaccine will work against it, but it may not last as long. Other vaccine makers say that they're working on booster shots to make sure everyone gets the same level of protection. We will continue to follow this story very closely. You can tune into the Today Show. Craig Melvin is going to be in South Carolina, and they're also speaking to the CDC director specifically about this new variant. Ben, I'll send it back to you.
All right, Rachel, thanks. Turning to other top stories of the day right now. Starting today, thousands more people will receive the COVID vaccine during what is a massive clinic at Bank of America Stadium.
Good Friday morning. I'm here at Bank of America Stadium where preparations are underway for this massive vaccination station. It'll take place starting at 8 o'clock today. It runs to 1 o'clock today and then again on Saturday and Sunday. Some 19,000 folks will come and get their first vaccination. Those folks are those emergency workers who work with people with COVID and also folks who are seniors over 65 years of age.
The COVID-19 directive in Mecklenburg County now being extended. It means you still are urged to only leave your house for essential activities and stay home between the hours of 10 p.m. and 5 a.m. Avoid gathering with folks you don't live with. There are a few changes, though. One being schools are no longer being encouraged to stay fully virtual. This new directive will last to the end of February. Rowan County plans to vaccinate 1,000 veterans against COVID-19 this weekend. They're holding a massive clinic at the Salisbury VA tomorrow and Sunday. Appointments are required. They're open to any veteran 75 or older. American Airlines says things should be back on track today after one of its regional carriers was forced to cancel more than 200 flights. Yesterday, the FAA temporarily grounded PSA airlines at Charlotte Douglas and nationwide. American says most of the PSA's planes were pulled for an inspection. That issue not expected to impact any flights today. And that is it for your morning rush. Time now to connect the dots when we make the news make sense. And this segment really living up to its name today because we're really going to try to connect the dots here. If you have a 401k at work, listen up. Wall Street panicking after millions of basically armchair investors armed with their mobile apps bet against the system.
Back in the day, GameStop was a popular game store at malls across America. Now it's getting new but inflated life. Let's connect the dots. GameStop is a struggling company. Like most brick and mortar stores, profits have fallen for years now. In fact, professional investors felt so strongly they were betting against it, actually making money on its stock price dropping. Confusing, but it's a common practice for Wall Street types. But this time, amateur investors banded together on social media and decided to go big on GameStop and other old school companies. That drove up prices some 1,700%. The professional sellers now losing a ton of money. Why does it matter to you and your 401k? It's creating a lot of instability on Wall Street, the one thing investors hate most. The newly inflated prices of these stocks are just that, inflated. They don't represent the actual value of these companies, and people could end up losing a lot of money. And that is connecting the dots.
And maybe you're still confused at this point, and you just want to know, are you impacted? Are your savings impacted? Here's the thing. Most folks' 401ks are invested in a mix of bonds, mutual funds, and not individual specific stocks. So if you're invested in GameStop, you probably know about it. So chances are you're okay. But again, any volatility can impact your retirement savings, which is not a good thing. All right, folks, that's going to have to do it for us on this Friday. We hope to join us Monday morning, 4:30 a.m. for Wake Up Charlotte.